Hey everyone, welcome to my video. You've driven your car a lot, but have you ever driven 1.7 million miles? Probably not. Let's break down this insane number together. Imagine driving across the entire United States, coast to coast. Now imagine doing that not just once, but over 68 times. That's roughly 1.7 million miles, a distance most of us can hardly fathom. For long-haul truck drivers in Western Canada, this staggering number represents a career, a lifetime on the road. These modern-day nomads traverse the vast expanses of Canada, hauling goods that keep our lives running smoothly. This documentary aims to shed light on the unseen journeys of these hardworking individuals. These long-haul truck drivers, often unseen and underappreciated, form the backbone of our supply chain. They deliver everything from food and medicine to building materials and electronics, ensuring that goods reach our stores and our doorsteps. Their work is essential, yet the challenges they face are often overlooked. We will hear firsthand accounts of the fatigue, the isolation, and the constant pressure to meet deadlines. Drivers spend days, sometimes weeks, away from their families and loved ones, sacrificing personal comfort and convenience to keep the wheels of commerce turning. Through their stories, we'll gain a deeper appreciation for the sacrifices made by these silent giants of the road. Join us as we embark on a journey of our own, exploring the lives and experiences of those who call the open road their office. $1.7 million miles. To most, it's just a number, an abstract concept. But for long-haul truckers, it's their reality, woven into the fabric of their lives. Imagine spending weeks on the road, your truck becoming your home, your co-driver your closest confidant. The open road stretches endlessly before you, a ribbon of asphalt winding through changing landscapes. You witness the sun rise over the prairies, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, only to see it set behind snow-capped mountains just hours later. Days melt into nights, punctuated by the glow of truck stops and the crackle of the CB radio. You share stories with fellow truckers, exchanging news from the road, warnings about upcoming traffic, and words of encouragement to keep going. Despite the challenges, many truckers wouldn't trade their life on the road for anything. They find solace in the solitude, the beauty of the open road, and the sense of freedom that comes with being masters of their own rigs. The open road can be a double-edged sword. While it offers breathtaking views and a sense of freedom, it also brings isolation and loneliness. Truck drivers spend days, sometimes weeks, away from their loved ones, their only companions the steady hum of the engine, and the occasional voice on the CB radio. They miss important milestones, family gatherings, and the simple joys of sharing a meal together. Truck stops become social hubs, offering a brief respite from the solitude. Drivers gather, sharing stories from the road, exchanging news, and offering each other a sense of camaraderie. Technology has bridged the gap to some extent, allowing drivers to stay connected with loved ones through video calls and messaging apps. But nothing can replace the warmth of a hug, the sound of a loved one's voice in person, or the shared laughter around a dinner table. Driving 1.7 million miles takes more than just skill behind the wheel. It demands physical and mental endurance. Truckers spend hours confined to their cabs, their bodies subjected to constant vibrations, awkward postures, and the strain of navigating heavy vehicles. The lack of physical activity, coupled with unhealthy eating habits often dictated by limited options on the road, can lead to health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. The job requires long hours, often exceeding legal limits due to tight deadlines and the pressure to deliver on time. Sleep deprivation becomes a constant companion, leading to fatigue, decreased alertness, and an increased risk of accidents. Truckers battle not only fatigue, but also the elements. They navigate treacherous mountain passes in blinding snowstorms, endure scorching desert heat, and push through torrential downpours. Despite their best efforts, the physical toll of long-haul trucking is undeniable. Driving for hours on end, especially across monotonous highways, can lead to highway hypnosis, a state of inattention and drowsiness that can be as dangerous as driving under the influence. Truckers combat this by engaging in mental exercises, listening to audiobooks or podcasts, and taking regular breaks to stretch their legs and refocus their minds. They must remain constantly vigilant, scanning the road for hazards, anticipating the actions of other drivers, and making split-second decisions to avoid accidents. The mental strain of this constant vigilance can be exhausting, requiring a high level of concentration and focus. They rely on their instincts, honed by years of experience, to anticipate potential dangers and react accordingly. They encounter aggressive drivers, unexpected delays, and the constant pressure to meet deadlines. Their ability to stay calm under pressure is a testament to their mental strength and resilience. $1.7 million miles. It's a number that's hard to grasp, a distance that seems almost mythical in its vastness. To put it into perspective, let's imagine translating those miles into something more relatable: walking. The average person takes about 5,000 steps a day. Now, imagine walking those steps day after day for 930 years. That's roughly the equivalent of 1.7 million miles. Or let's compare it to the circumference of the Earth, which is about 25,000 miles. Walking 1.7 million miles is like circling the globe 68 times. For those who find solace in pushing their physical limits, the marathon stands as a symbol of endurance and determination. Covering 26.2 miles, it's a grueling test of strength, stamina, and willpower. Now, imagine running not just one marathon, but 65,000 of them back to back. That's the equivalent of 1.7 million miles. If a marathon runner were to maintain a pace of 10 minutes per mile, it would take them over 12 years of nonstop running to cover that distance. Think of the mental fortitude required, the ability to push past pain and exhaustion, to keep going when your body is screaming for you to stop. They may not be running marathons in the traditional sense, but the mental and physical demands of their profession are no less challenging. They are the unsung endurance athletes of our modern world. Their dedication and perseverance often overlooked, but always essential. For most of us, driving is a mundane part of our daily routine. We commute to work, run errands, maybe take the occasional road trip. But imagine driving 30 miles every single day for 156 years. That's the equivalent of 1.7 million miles. Think about the cars you'd wear out, the scenery you'd see change over the decades, the sheer passage of time marked by the odometer clicking over. It's a testament to the dedication and longevity of many truck drivers, some of whom have spent their entire working lives on the road, accumulating these staggering distances 1 mile at a time. While most of us can't fathom driving that much, it underscores the crucial role these drivers play in our lives. They are the unseen force that keeps our supply chains moving, our shelves stocked, and our economy running. $1.7 million miles isn't just a measure of distance. It's a metaphor for the long haul, for the dedication and perseverance required to achieve any significant goal. Think of a musician practicing an instrument for hours every day, their fingers calloused, their minds focused on mastering their craft. Or a writer toiling away at their desk, filling page after page with words, honing their voice, and crafting stories that will captivate readers. Imagine a teacher dedicating their lives to shaping young minds, their patience tested daily, their passion for education unwavering. Or a doctor working tirelessly to heal the sick, their days long, their minds burdened with the weight of their patients' well-being. In every walk of life, there are those who go the extra mile, who put in the time and effort to make a difference, to leave their mark on the world. They are the unsung heroes of our everyday lives, the ones who keep the world spinning one step, one word, one act of kindness at a time. $1.7 million miles. It's a testament to the dedication of truck drivers, but it's also a sobering reminder of the environmental impact of our reliance on long-haul trucking. Every mile driven comes at a cost, a carbon footprint that contributes to climate change. The trucking industry is a major consumer of fossil fuels, and the emissions from those millions of miles driven release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and contributing to global warming. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, as our modern economy depends heavily on the efficient movement of goods across vast distances. The environmental impact of long-haul trucking is a global issue, one that requires a multifaceted approach to find sustainable solutions. From investing in alternative fuels to optimizing logistics and reducing our overall consumption, every step we take towards a greener future counts. Despite the challenges, the trucking industry is making strides towards reducing its environmental impact. Fuel efficiency has become a top priority, with trucking companies investing in aerodynamic trucks, low-rolling resistance tires, and engine technologies that optimize fuel consumption. These innovations not only reduce emissions, but also save trucking companies money on fuel costs, a win-win situation for both the environment and the bottom line. Beyond technological advancements, there's a growing movement towards driver training programs that focus on eco-driving techniques. Drivers are taught how to optimize their speed and acceleration avoid unnecessary idling, and plan their routes to minimize fuel consumption. These small changes in driving habits can collectively make a significant difference in reducing the industry's carbon footprint. Furthermore, there's increasing interest in alternative fuels, such as biodiesel, electricity, and hydrogen. While these technologies are still in their early stages of development and face challenges like infrastructure limitations and cost, they hold the potential to revolutionize the trucking industry and significantly reduce its reliance on fossil fuels. The transition to a greener trucking industry won't happen overnight, but the commitment to innovation and sustainability is evident. Through a combination of technological advancements, driver education, and government regulations, the industry is paving the way towards a future where long-haul trucking can continue to connect our world while minimizing its impact on the environment. The environmental impact of 1.7 million miles driven by a single truck is undeniable. Our consumption patterns play a significant role. Demand for goods transported across vast distances adds to the carbon footprint. We can reduce our impact by supporting local businesses and choosing minimal packaging. Conscious choices contribute to a sustainable future for trucking and the planet. Picture this: a convoy of trucks gliding down the highway, their cabs empty, their movements controlled by sophisticated artificial intelligence. This is the potential future of trucking, a future where autonomous vehicles navigate the open road, promising increased efficiency, improved safety, and reduced environmental impact. While still in its early stages, the development of self-driving trucks is rapidly advancing, with companies investing heavily in the technology and conducting real-world tests across the globe. The potential benefits of autonomous trucks are numerous. They have the potential to alleviate driver shortages, reduce accidents caused by human error, and optimize fuel efficiency through precise acceleration and braking. Imagine a world where trucks can operate 24/7 without the need for rest breaks, significantly reducing delivery times and transportation costs. However, the rise of autonomous trucks also raises concerns. What will happen to the millions of truck drivers whose livelihoods depend on this industry? How will ethical dilemmas on the road be addressed by AI? These questions require careful consideration as we navigate the transition to a future where automation plays an increasingly significant role in transportation. The road to fully autonomous trucking is likely to be gradual, with a phased approach that involves increasing levels of automation. We might see trucks equipped with advanced driver assistance systems, such as lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control, becoming commonplace, gradually paving the way for fully autonomous vehicles in the years to come. Imagine a world where the roar of diesel engines is replaced by the near silent hum of electric motors, where exhaust fumes are a thing of the past, and where the trucking industry is at the forefront of the clean energy revolution. This is the promise of electric trucks. Efficient and sustainable transportation. Technological advancements are making electric trucks an attractive option. Imagine a fleet of electric trucks being charged using renewable energy sources. However, challenges remain, particularly for long-haul applications. Range limitations Long charging times and high upfront costs pose hurdles. Building a robust charging infrastructure is crucial for widespread adoption. Despite these challenges, the future of electric trucking looks promising. As battery technology improves, range anxiety will decrease and costs will drop. Electric trucks are poised to shape a cleaner, more sustainable future for transportation. As technology advances and automation becomes increasingly integrated into the trucking industry, one question looms large. What will happen to the drivers? The image of a solitary figure behind the wheel, navigating the open road, may seem timeless. But the reality is that the role of the truck driver is evolving. While autonomous trucks might eventually handle long stretches of highway driving, the need for human drivers is unlikely to disappear entirely. Tasks such as loading and unloading cargo, inspecting vehicles, handling unexpected situations, and navigating complex urban environments will likely still require human intervention and expertise. The transition to a more automated trucking industry will require truck drivers to adapt and acquire new skills. They might become fleet operators, managing and overseeing a convoy of autonomous trucks, or specialize in last-mile delivery, navigating congested city streets, and interacting with customers. The trucking industry will need to invest in training and education programs to equip drivers with the skills necessary to thrive in this evolving landscape. The human element will remain crucial in the trucking industry, even as technology reshapes the profession. The experience, intuition, and problem-solving skills of truck drivers will continue to be valuable assets, ensuring the safe and efficient transportation of goods across our nation. 1.7 million miles. It's more than just a number. It's a testament to a life lived on the road, to the countless sunrises witnessed from behind the wheel, to the challenges overcome and the miles conquered. The long-haul truck drivers who keep our world moving, the sacrifices they make, the loneliness they endure, comparing them to marathons run, laps around the globe, the industry's efforts to reduce its footprint, automation, electrification, and environmental awareness will reshape the profession. The vital role that truck drivers play in our lives. Take a moment to appreciate the person behind the wheel. Their journeys, however long, deserve our gratitude.